Today we are going to continue the next part of our lesson number 3, comparing a globe and a map, field visit. In the before period, in the first period of this lesson, know, we learned that what is the use of a globe, what is the use of a map, and then we learned the two-dimensional objects. We also learned three-dimensional objects. Which objects are called as two-dimensional? The objects which have height and the objects which have length and width are known as two-dimensional objects, and the objects which have length, breadth as well as height are known as three-dimensional objects. We also understood the examples of two-dimensional object and three-dimensional object. Then we saw some part of field visit. Field visit means educational trip. And now we are going to continue the next part of field visit. With the help of your teachers, visit one of the following places to know the geographical condition of the area: a planetarium, post office, bus station, mall, hill, sea coast, small scale industry, etc. Here some places are given to which we know as field visit. With the help of your teachers, visit one of the following places. And the use of field visit, I told you in the last period that when we visit some place, then we came to know, we actually came in interact with the local people and we understood their problems. We able to understood their problems. Then here some places are given: a planetarium for the field visit, then next is post office, then bus station, mall, hill, sea coast and small scale industries. Study places like these to observe and record various features. When we visit some places like this, then observe these places carefully and record various features. Means how is the condition, how are the local people of that area, of that place, what is their condition, what are their problems. Like such small things we should observe and record their various features. Your teacher will guide you at the time of the field visit, and your teacher will guide you at that time. Prepare a questionnaire with the help of your teacher and take interviews whenever it is necessary. And the most important point is preparing a questionnaire. Means when we visit some place, some geographical area, at that time we should prepare some questionnaires. We should prepare some questions to ask to the local peoples. We should prepare some questions to ask to the local peoples, and you should ask that questions whenever it is necessary. Write down their answers in your notebook also. Note down the responses, make sketches of their notes. And when the local people or the people whom you ask the questions gave you answer, note down their responses and make sketches of other notes. Do you know, in order to draw a map of the whole world, first a wire globe is prepared. To draw the map of a whole world, first a wire globe is prepared. A source of light is placed inside the globe. Then a source of light is placed inside that globe. Then the projection of the wire graticule is obtained on paper, and the projection of that wire reticule is obtained on paper. This projection is used to draw maps, and then this projection is used to draw maps. Thus, a reticule is essential for drawing the map of the earth. And then this this reticule is essential. It is necessary for drawing the map of a earth or any part on it. That is how a two-dimensional map is obtained on paper from a three-dimensional globe. And in this way, we should have a two-dimensional map on paper from three-dimensional globe. Geographical Museum. Here some information of the Geographical Museum is given. Eartha is the largest operational globe in the world. Eartha is the largest operational globe in the world. The name of the largest operational globe in the world is Eartha. It is housed at Yarmouth in the state of Maine in the United States of America. And this largest operational globe is at Yarmouth in the state of Maine in the United States of America. The rotation and revolution speed of this globe is maintained as per that of the Earth. And the rotation and revolution speed of this globe is maintained with the revolution and rotation speed of the Earth. Here we finished our third lesson, and in our next period we will see the exercise of this lesson. Thank you.